Alright, if you know me in person, you know that I've been desperately trying to get this level 100 on Diablo 4 for about two and a half months now. Obviously I've made some videos here and there about the game, but I think this is going to be the video where I actually get level 100. So we literally need like 3 million XP, as you can see there. And I'm running a tier 49 Nightmare Dungeon, which is basically like just one level above mine. So they should be like level 4 higher? Yeah, 4 levels higher. I'm doing a really easy dungeon for the last one. But I just wanted to talk about the game itself and how I feel after slaving away for 100 levels for the season. This is still for season 1. I completely like left the game, as you know, for a few months. And then I came back because I low-key got bored of like half the games I was playing. But I got bored and decided to come back and try and make my rogue as OP as possible. And the build is it's still very strong, as you can see. It's still doing a lot of damage. Luckily I do have a what's it called, a affix on this dungeon where I do more physical damage, which is basically my whole build anyway. So I'm kind of getting carried by that right now. But the main thing for me, the one thing I hope that gets changed in the next season, is resistances, because some of them are crazy. Like, as you can see, I'm taking this much damage from poison damage, right? And it shouldn't really be doing that much. I mean, I know I should be taking like a little bit, but I have about 45% of element resistance in general, and it doesn't feel like it works like for any element. You got I think the only one that seems to like be okay is fire, but like there's not that many times where I'm gonna get caught on fire, because normally I'm like staying out of the fireballs, stuff like that. But even if I didn't like dodge the fireballs, it is kind of sad how it works for that, but it doesn't work for half of my build, because I take so much poison damage. Like the amount of times I've had to heal already just from poison clouds. I'm not even taking like proper damage. It's just poison in affliction that does so much health to me, which is why, as sad as it sounds, I've had to use temerity, which is pretty much just a way to get extra life and gets a barrier for you so you don't take that much damage. Because some encounters with poison and just any of the elements in general, besides obviously fire and maybe shadow, because I think like being vulnerable for me isn't actually that bad, because by the time you've gotten over that, you've already killed the thing you're after anyway, so it's not like it's gonna really affect you. But I just really hope that they change that in the next season. I know that we're gonna get a gem, not a gem tab, but we are finally able to separate gems from our normal inventory, so we can actually collect more gear next season. Because the season ends in like 2 weeks, and I'm going to play the next season on a new build. I'm going to play a barbarian in my quest to get level 100 on every character. If I really wanted to, I could slave away and finish my druid, who is level 50 at the minute, because that's the one I beat the campaign with. But I don't think druid's going to be fun right now. I might go back to it in a future season, but my plan is next season's going to be a barbarian build, and then season 3, assuming I'm still playing the game and that is actually like stable in terms of content and just things in general, I'm going to play a sorcerer, because I've never played sorcerer in this game. I haven't played necro either. I haven't played barbarian either, but I'm playing barbarian on Diablo 3, and so I'm kind of aware of what the build's going to be like. Obviously it's a different game, so it might be a different feeling, but it's not going to be that bad, I don't think. The one thing for me though is I really want to get more uniques next season, like what's the word, like uber uniques. But I would love for the drop rate to be like slightly higher, because some of the items I don't think are physically possible to get right now, like at all. So if you don't know what uber uniques are, they're basically unique items that can drop from any enemy above level 85. From Nightmare Dungeons, it can be dropped by bosses. Uber Lilith has a higher drop chance of them apparently. But essentially they're just the best weapons, best items in the game. The best one that I've seen is called the Harlequin's Crest, something like that, where it gives you I forget what it does, but yeah, I know it's either like crazy damage or it just gives you like. No, I'm sure it's like yeah, I'm sure it's damage. I think it gives you like double crit strike damage or something, and then it's just got some cool effects. But there is one item that I somehow haven't got in 99 levels of playing Rogue, for my Rogue build. So I'm currently using this dagger called Condemnation, but there's another one. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's called like Ashkir or something, but that looks like a better weapon for me because it just pretty much ups your attack speed per hit on an enemy. So if I hit an enemy once, then it'll up it, and then it'll keep upping it the more I hit it. And for enemies like these, like higher level ones, especially bosses, that's gonna be crazy because I can just keep doing damage, keep gaining resource from my right click, and it's just gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm just trying to. Oh shit! I'm just waffling at this point because I'm just really excited to hit this milestone finally. And I thought I'd do it live on camera, so I'm just doing like a bit of a live com. I mean, I am trying not to profusely sweat over the fact that I'm actually gonna do it. We literally need like just over 500,000 XP left, so we should be able to get this. Well, I'm hoping we get this by the time we get to the boss. I think we might just clear it once we kill the boss. We do have the spires left to kill, but it's kind of a bittersweet feeling to be ending this level 100 grind on one of my personal favorite dungeons, because yeah, the poison's annoying, but this dungeon is really good for just mowing through enemies because of the spider horrors and hosts. Like, look at that, the amount of damage I just did there, crazy. And then this guy here, he's gonna die. Yep, it's incredible. I love it. I absolutely love this dungeon. I think it got nerfed because at the start of the season it was crazy for enemy density. There was so many enemies on the screen, and this was before the quote-unquote fixes to damage over time and stuff. Which I just hope they make it so. Yes, I don't mind taking poison damage, but I don't want to be like losing all of my HP in one poison cloud for like 1 second if I'm stood there. I also want there to be changes to crowd control for the player, because the amount of times that I've been stuck in a cobweb or stabbed by a knight and couldn't move while there's a big gang of enemies in front of me, and get stunned like for about 10 seconds. It's not ideal, especially for a character whose main focus is to do physical damage by getting close to the enemy. Like if I was playing a bow and arrow build, like an archer's build for Rogue, maybe it would be fine, but I don't like the idea of being ranged unless I'm playing a sorcerer, or well, I say barbarian, but barbarians are literally like the melee class, but probably something like a necromancer or a sorcerer, because with necro you can farm what's it called? You can farm minions and blood orbs, and you can just use that to get a better advantage. But some of the necro builds look crazy next season as well, because they're upping like minion damage and adding like vampiric powers to the game that can make you like just OP. But I don't even know. Like, there's a lot of content coming to season 2, and I just want to get through this seasonal journey, which I'm about to finish with the boss. It's probably given that we're going to do it, but if we don't, I'd be very surprised. I'll probably just like run a Hell Tide or something to get. I don't know how much XP I need, but the last thing I need to do is farm like 3 Paragon points, which would just be like me playing side quests or just getting the statues of Lilith. That should probably be my mission. Oh, we got a unique amulet. I mean, it's probably going to be word of a can. Yep, this is all I've been getting. Please tell me bro, look how close I am. Oh, another legendary. Fist of Fate. Ooh, that's quite good actually. Well, look at that. I'm like 200k off. You couldn't write that. You could not write that, but wow. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna keep going. I really thought that would be the run where I get level 100, but it's not. But we can do one more. We can do one more. There's probably a really easy one. Well, an easier dungeon than that somewhere. But yeah, let me know if you guys are thinking of playing Diablo 4 next season, because The one thing I'm concerned about is the fact that Blizzard were actively hyping up simple bug fixes for the next season. Like the fact they took 2 seasons to even consider fixing all this shit. It's kind of a problem, but it is whatever, you know, it is whatever. But let me just quickly dispose of these. I have so many words if I can, it's crazy, so I don't even need that anymore. Circular corruption sounds alright. Oh yeah, I need to put this on my... Yeah, alright, hang on. I need to equip a aspect. This is like the weirdest part of the game. I never know how to do this, but let's go over here apparently. Extract, here we go. So I need this. So this does, wait, 19% is 28.5. What are you talking about 19? Huh? So I think 25.5 and then this said 28.5, but now the aspect says 19. Power increased by 50%. Hang on. Alright. Let me just check something here. So it says increased by 50%, so is that gonna... Oh, okay, yeah, thought so. So yeah, so now we're getting 28.5 less damage, and then you get movement speed if I get hit by an enemy, so that's cool. This whole aspect thing, like, it still doesn't make any sense to me. But as you can see, I have Fists of Fate on my thing anyway, but it says it randomly deals 1% to 200% of normal damage. So you could literally be doing like 1 damage like level rather than just your normal. So it's better to just keep something else, which is why I've got Frostburn anyway, because it freezes enemies and links to Penitent Greaves, which makes me move, makes me do more damage, and I have more crowd control anyway, and I can get movement speed from Evade, which is nice. But anyway, I need to pick a any dungeon will do, to be honest, just something I can like kill a couple enemies with. I kill like 1 batch of enemies and I'm done. So I'm trying to think of which one's like a good one. Tier 51 Dead Man's Dredge. Sure, why not? I've seen melee defenders, but you know, game's a game. I just want to get level 100, that's all I want. And I want to thank you all as well for the insane support you've been showing on my horror videos recently. Crazy. It's kind of occurred to me that people like horror games on my channel. Like I played Slender Tubbies with Yan a couple of days ago, and people were loving it, they were eating it up. So I'm gonna do some more videos like that. I've got a few videos planned, like playing the OG Slender. I'm gonna try and mod it a little bit as well, so it just looks funnier, you know what I mean? And then I'm gonna go back to Slender Tubbies 3. I think I might play that at some point again, just to see what's happening, because it was very confusing to start with. And then stuff like Bendy and Dark Revival I might play and whatnot, but I don't know yet. I don't know. But I just keep yourselves informed, keep yourselves checked, because I'm going to be playing a bunch of scary games for people to see. But we should be able to just clear this dungeon enough to level up. I mean, we need like 100k worth of XP, and we're at a higher tier dungeon than normal. So yeah, the enemies are level 105, but even then, as you can see, my build's kind of going crazy right now. You just absolutely murdered that guy. And like the one thing that I pretty much, like the last thing I have left to do in this game is to kill Uber Lilith. But I don't know how you do that, because well, I've never got this far. So I haven't even seen like gameplay of people fighting her, but if it's how I think it is, then there it is. That is 100 levels in Diablo 4. We've completed the season. Like, effectively. There's nothing left for me to do on the season. Let's fucking go. I'm actually very excited for that. I'll finish off... do I finish off the dungeon? I don't actually know. But I am hyped for that. That's actually, like, so relieving. The fact that I've even done that. Because I was stressing because I was playing the new FIFA as well. Well, there you go, I died anyway. I got fucking crowd controlled. But just me to die at level 100, I'm just TP out. There's no point. But yeah, I was playing the new FIFA or EAFC for last week, so I was put off playing Diablo 4 when it came out. But I have been a bit of a nerd and sweated out all my squad battles games already for the week, so I pretty much have the whole week to play other games, and I thought I'd get level 100 in Diablo 4, which I've finally done. I have finally done it. I'm actually so happy I've done that because it was such a journey, but there we go. We've completed the season. Destroy complete. So what do we get? A 7th journey cache, some titles that no one cares about, but jewelry, a number of late game resources, and the Scroll of Amnesia, which refunds all skill points and Paragon. Nice. But we've upgraded all the blessings, so there's nothing else for me to do in the game in terms of the season. The only thing I have left, obviously, is to fight Uber Lilith, which I don't know if I'm going to do. But nice. Give me that scroll. So what does this do? Refunds all your allocated skill points per... Oh, so if I want to respec, I can do that. Nice. But I'm not going to because this build is crazy. But yeah, I did it. So I can stop putting it in my Discord bio that I got level 99. I fucking did it. I'm so happy right now. You have no idea. Oh man, what a day.